Hundreds of protesters took to the streets on Monday in Vancouver downtown. By setting up an Olympic tent village for the homeless, they wanted the international community, currently visiting Vancouver for the 2010 Winter Olympic Games, to know how they felt about their government's Olympic spending. Although the provincial government has upgraded over 1,000 social housing units in response to a campaign for better housing, for protesters, hundreds of downtown East Side residents getting kicked out of their apartments to make room for more valued tourists provide a clear indication that the government still needs to make major changes.
We're showing the world that we've got a lot of money. We've got $8 billion. $8 billion would go a long way to creating housing for everybody in this country and shelters for the homeless. If you just took $2 billion of that, we could set up a national housing plan. $8 billion's gone into the Olympics. With that kind of energy, that kind of money, we could have everyone housed in short order.
We have 3,500 people living in really crummy hotel rooms, the crummiest housing in Canada. 10 by 10 rooms, cockroaches, bed bugs, no private bathroom or kitchen. And we desperately need a national housing program.
Later on that evening, protesters also rallied about Canadian troops being in Afghanistan. Again, the objective for protesters was to bring international attention to what they believe is the Canadian government's double standard.
Are they seeing the fact that Canada has trashed a human rights record across the world? That Canada is colluding and handing over prisoners in Afghanistan, knowing that they will be tortured.
Yet this group of protesters would like to see the government, who spent $8 billion on the Olympics, spend the same amount on local matters first.
The need down here is desperate. People are dying like flies in downtown East Side every week, almost every day. Much more attention should be paid to what's happening down here because it's the biggest ghetto anywhere in urban Canada.
According to the Pivot Legal Society, Metro Vancouver alone has upwards of 500 people sleeping on the street homeless. This winter, the city of Vancouver announced all its emergency shelters were full, leaving many homeless people to fend for themselves. Zara Jamal, Press TV, Vancouver.